There is a strange feeling many of us have experienced. From the outside, life looks fine, but inside, something feels empty. You go to work, you talk, you smile, you do what is expected of you, yet deep down, it feels like you are living someone else's life. This feeling is not loud, it does not shout, it stays quiet, like a soft knock on a door you pretend not to hear. Over the years, you learn to ignore that knock. You tell yourself everything will be okay if you try a little harder. But the harder you try, the more tired you become, and the further you feel from yourself. Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." This video is not here to make you more positive. It is not here to fix you into a better version. It is a slow conversation for those who are tired of pretending they are fine. There is a difficult truth. Many people are not stuck because of their circumstances. They are stuck because of parts of themselves they refuse to face. They change jobs. They change relationships. They change cities, goals, even beliefs. But the same feeling always returns, only in a different form, as if something inside has never been addressed. Jung called this fragmentation, not because you are broken, but because you learned to split yourself to be accepted. Some parts were allowed, other parts were not. And the parts left behind are where the struggle begins. Jung called the rejected part the shadow. It is not evil. It is not mystical. The shadow is simply who you were, but learned you were not allowed to be. When you showed anger and were punished, when you cried and were told you were weak, when you wanted to stand out and were told to stay quiet, those parts did not disappear. You just learned to hide them. And what stays hidden for too long moves into the dark. The shadow does not only hold negative traits, it also holds your strength, your creativity, your instincts, your ability to say no. But because these parts once made others uncomfortable, you buried them with the fear of rejection. To survive, you build an image, a version of yourself that is easier to accept. Jung called this the persona. The persona helps you function. It helps you belong. It helps you look okay. The problem begins when you forget that it is only a mask, when you no longer know who you are without it, when you are afraid to stop performing because you do not know what remains. The stronger the persona, the more the shadow is pushed down, and that pressure does not disappear. It waits. The shadow never stays silent forever. It speaks through ways you do not expect. Sudden anger, self-sabotage, the same painful relationships repeating again and again. You think you're unlucky, but often this is the shadow asking for attention. We hate in others what we do not allow in ourselves. We judge them so we do not have to look inward. Jung called this projection. What we reject in ourselves, we see outside, and we fight others instead of facing ourselves. During the day, you perform your role. At night, the unconscious speaks. Jung believed dreams are not random. They are messages, but they speak in symbols. Being chased in a dream often means you are avoiding a truth. Falling, being trapped, or getting lost often point to suppressed emotions. Nightmares are not punishments. They are invitations. Invitations to return to what you left behind. Many people fear shadow work because they think it will make them worse. But Jung never said you must act on your darkness. He said that if you are not aware of it, it will control you. Facing the shadow is not losing control. It is understanding. It is seeing clearly. It is asking, what is this part trying to say? When you listen, blocked energy begins to change. What once harmed you becomes strength. Jung called this process individuation, not becoming special, but becoming real. It is the slow breaking of the mask and the return of a human being who is imperfect but alive. This path is not easy. It is not fast, and it is not encouraged by society. But it gives something no success can replace: the feeling of living as yourself. If you feel lost, if you are tired of being strong, this may not mean you are weak. It may mean you are waking up. The shadow is not your enemy. It is the part of you that stayed behind so you could be loved. If this video spoke to you, please like to support the channel, share it with someone who may be struggling quietly, and subscribe if you want more slow, honest conversations like this. Thank you for staying until the end. And remember, the privilege of a lifetime is becoming who you truly are.